There's a special phrase out there that says, time is money. You've probably all heard about it, but to me personally, I think that that's a load of baloney. Time is much more valuable than money. Time is much more important than money, and I hope it's the same way for you too. Now, my name is Montes, and I've recently had a journey that's taught me a lot about failure, and it's taught me a lot about how to overcome it. At age 17, in a span of 2 days, I was able to completely flunk high school. I got kicked out. I did not know if I was going to college, and I did not know the direction of my life. I had no general orientation. But what if I told you that in just 3 months, in 3 months I was able to create a new reality for myself, a reality where I made, edited, and published a photo book, where I formed part of a panel that was developing a creative app, where I finished my high school, where I entered college, and even after all that, I was able to keep a perfectly balanced personal life. You may think that it sounds unbelievable, and frankly, it kind of is unbelievable, but the key here is time management. Now, I spent a little bit talking with experts and listening to them, reading about them, and then I was able to form my own method of time management, that is. One where I think it could work for you the way it worked for me, and I'd like to share it with you. The first thing is take a notebook, a piece of paper, any surface that you can write down on, and start jotting down all the things you want to do that you know are going to benefit you from here to 5 to 6 years. After this, since it's such a long time, we're going to categorize them in 3 categories. Targets, which have a completion of 1 to 2 weeks. Objectives composed of targets, which have a completion of 3 to 24 months. And finally, goals composed of objectives, which have a completion of 5 to 6 years. Once you have this, now we got to prioritize your targets. That's the second step. Set your priorities straight. I like to use a little method where I divide them into what I'm good at, what is beneficial to me, and what is needed of me. If a target meets all of those criteria, I do that one first because I know it's going to make me grow. I know that I'm good at it. It's something that I like to do. And I know that it's going to benefit others. It's going to complete tasks that maybe my boss wants from me, my parents want from me, etc. So I start to do those front, and then I start going back, right? Now, another thing is accountability. That's the third step. Realize that you're a human being. You're probably going to fail. You might feel discouraged. You might procrastinate, fall into some sort of addiction. You're going to have to fight against that. It's difficult, but there is a small method that I also have for this. And this, I like to sign my lists, and I like to have somebody check them for me. And, I put my due dates for each target. And if I don't complete them, then I have some sort of punishment, or I have some sort of reward if I do complete them. This is going to put you on the right track to having accountability and completing all your targets, objectives, and goals. But finally, the last ingredient is you. You are the most important part of all of this. You have to have the strength and the willpower to keep moving forward, to see what you have to do and do it. So once you're ready to take your life and turn it around, use time management for your benefit. Thank you very much.